And Crinji with a preview of Dishonored 2. Dishonored 2 is coming out in November, so we've got a preview, an early build of the game, where we get to play as both Emily and Corvo. This preview, I'm going to be playing as Emily, who has a few kind of remixed abilities from what Corvo had in the first Dishonored and also in this game. But now you have the choice to play both of them. So let's have a look at what Emily has to offer. So we're getting thrown into a mission, not at the beginning of the game. It's a little bit further along. And we've got two objectives. We've got one objective to eliminate a foe and to retrieve, basically rescue an ally. And there's quite a few different ways to do that, quite a few ways to go about it. You can go full stealth, you can go full combat, you can do a little bit of a mix if you're less inclined to have, I guess, a puristy kind of playthrough. But that's what Dishonored 1 had to offer. It's what a lot of people enjoyed about Dishonored 1. So I can only imagine that this will be very much similar. It's a much larger sense of scale than at least the opening of Dishonored 1. But again, I have not played that much of Dishonored 1. So at this point, we do have quite a few abilities. We have Far Reach, which is kind of like the flash, the dash thing that Corvo can do. Shadow Walk, which it just means that I don't have to actually deal with confrontation. If only I could do that in real life, right? And also Domino. So basically, if you link two people together and you do something to one of them, the effects will carry over. So if I have a sleep dart, shoot that at someone who I've cast Domino on, it'll carry over to the other one, which effectively doubles most of your equipment, I feel. I wonder if that applies to death. Well, there's only one way to find out.
The mansion has a strange beauty to it. Maybe I'll find a way to end this without killing Kieran Jindosh.
You won't hear him in this preview, but both Corvo and Emily, actually most of the characters that I've seen in the demo so far, are very well voiced. It also looks like a fair improvement in terms of visual quality over the first game, it's inclined more towards photorealism. It's still got a kind of cartoony, artistic, stylized appearance, but you can see it's a natural progression from what the first game had to offer since it came out in 2012.
All right, I need to eliminate Jindosh and find Anton Sokolov.
So we're playing this on PC, we're playing with a controller, and the level, this area has quite a few different ways to go about it, and it's kind of got a sort of dynamic level design to it, where there are these, nope, that's a typewriter, where are you? There are these switches everywhere, these configuration levers, and you pull them, and the entire area moves.
Who would build something like this, and why?
Someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
So in the opening, Emily pretty much said that maybe there's a way to get through this without killing Jindosh. The first time that I ran through this mission, I definitely did not do that. I'm gonna see if I can get away with it this time. I feel like the secret is not using explosive ammunition.
In part, I made this place for luxury and spectacle, I suppose, but it's more than that. This place is a...
Oh no. Remember that time I said I wanted to avoid confrontation? Okay, what have I got? Explosive bullet, looks good. Oh. Well, he can't come near me here anyway.
Stand clear. You've managed to deactivate my wall of light.
Okay, this looks like a real good idea. Because I saw that clockwork minion dude thing, and now I have a great big ol' explosive in my hand. What's the worst that could happen? Where is that clockwork? Clockwork soldier, I think it was? Yes, hello.
I sense you. I know where you are.
Are you gonna aggro? Watch me die. I'm gonna try and... That was way better than I thought it would be. It was hostile territory, but where are the hostiles? We probably should actually see Jindosh.
Now that I see you, I've worked out who you are. Not a hired cutthroat. Your clothes are too fine. An aristocratic thrill seeker? That's closer.
Did you mean a Queenslander in Sydney?
Trained with weapons formally, but you're not a salon fencer. There's a bit of back alley in your movements. All that, and you have your father's eyes, your imperial majesty. Welcome, Lady Emily Caldwin.
So Emily Colden, in case you don't remember, is she was in the first game as the child that got abducted at the beginning of the game. I'm not actually sure what happened to her later on. I guess for people who have actually finished the game, you probably know more than me.
Come find me and take whatever it is you seek. But if you fall, I'll have your body carried to my lab for dissection and study.
So we're just going to kind of power through this level because I've already played through it, so I won't get lost quite as much. I didn't get lost too much the first time round. The level kind of goes in bits and pieces where you'll have stuff that is much more linear, easy to keep up with, and then stuff that's open to exploration. And I think the pacing there was pretty spot on. That rewire tool comes in handy. So you can disable security devices or make them work in your favor by utilizing rewire tools, which are kind of scattered throughout this level actually. I'm not sure how the recording's going to go, but if you're seeing a little bit of stutter, it's not on your end, it is on mine, but this is a pre-release version of the game. So I feel like if you're a little bit concerned with regards to a PC port, which this is running on, I'd say probably chill a little bit. The first game ported very well, and the second game, I can only imagine, will be far better than this at launch.
Playback fine. You've beaten one of my clockwork soldiers.
Not interested.
Questions about that?
Oof.
Must I have you restrained?
Ah! Did you mean drink 30 health potions in 5 seconds? Oof.
My clockworks for you. You also slaughter like guards.
Oh, hello. Frank Walker here from National Tiles.
Another clockwork down.
Oh, for God's sake.
Princely sum, I assure you.
Okay, so I only need to do one explosive bullet and then run. I don't need to try and finish them off. I imagine an explosion would be enough. Assessment chamber. So if you go into the mission, you have two objectives. You've got to eliminate Jindosh. You can kill him or eliminate him in a way that is non-lethal, and you have the tools to do that. That's the first objective. The second one is to rescue Anton from the assessment chamber, and you can do that in either order, but I did it the easier way the first time, so I'm going to try and maybe do that again. I'm getting these notifications, rune or bone chime nearby, and we do have the option to upgrade the powers that we have, so we can upgrade Domino, Shadow Walk, and Far Reach, and some of the more passive abilities, the enhancements, Strength, Vitality, Reflexes, and Agility are there as well. We can upgrade those with runes, but I don't have any, and I'm not going out of my way to look for them. Wait, hang on, that's not right. I climbed through, oh, for God's sake, I've gone
Long way down.
backwards through this level. Awesome. Oh yeah, no, that's right, it was through here. That is an escalator. Elevator. I don't have any offensive abilities, so I'm just gonna have to shoot him, I guess. Oh, that was Karen. Damn it. Okay, let's do the second objective. I think if you're paying more attention, you can probably get away with a non-lethal. And from what I heard, that affects the ending of, well, it affected the ending of the first game. So you have the, oh, this is terrifying, hello. Okay, Shadow Walk, no, not Shadow Walk, Far Reach. Yes, up there. Yeah, because now I know where I'm going. I feel, maybe? No, there's an elevator here. Okay, cool. It's good that the levels don't feel sort of like claustrophobic though, which is nice. They're not too packed. There's bits of more intense areas, there's bits of stuff that's more spread out. So here we go. Let's domino these buggers. Shit. Okay, that's linked. Where's the sleep dart? Value for money. Okay, so here is the area that we are rescuing Anton Sokolov. I probably could make that sound a little bit more European. Terrifying, 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 terrifying. Get away from me. Where was the last checkpoint? I feel like it might have been when I killed the other guy. They always love throwing stuff at you round corners. It's phenomenal. Okay, hello from the other side. Hard no, hard pass. No thank you, goodbye. Just more bullets. I feel like I need more health in my life. Okay. Congratulations. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So there are all these buttons that shift the layout of the labyrinth, and some of them are hidden, which is great. So it keeps you on your toes. Old mate Anton, get up.
Emily Caldwin, if you're here, things have gone further than I thought. But Kieran Jendosh?
Not a threat anymore.
You were an...
Because I accidentally killed him.
You've become a fascinating woman.
So there's a preview of Dishonored 2. It feels pretty like a natural progression of what Dishonored 1 had to offer. In terms of visuals, it's kind of still very stylized, but it's moving towards more of a kind of photorealistic look, but the stylized nature of the art direction means that it's going to age a hell of a lot better. The gameplay does feel very similar to Dishonored 1 as well. It's very smooth, it's very fluid, and it gives you a lot of options in terms of whether you want to play towards stealth kind of gameplay, whether you want to play more like an action game, and there's like a lot of space in between there in what, like how you play more or less. And when it comes to the two characters, you have a lot of choice in terms of skill and passive ability progression, and a lot of freedom to explore that. And from what I understand, most of the game will be able to be played with either character. Dishonored 2 is coming out on the 11th of November. If you have any thoughts of your own that you'd like to share, feel free to in the comments section or on Twitter, where you'll find myself as @Cringeworthy and the rest of the team as @NewGamePlus. For now though, that's all from me. Thanks for watching.